Since April of this year, Black women in America have lost over 106,000 jobs, mainly in government, hospitality, and retail, which is the majority of the prominent jobs available in the country for women. And I've heard a lot of content creators kind of give though, I told you so, nan, that we don't care. I care. But I'm going to tell you what happened, why it happened, and what we as a community need to do moving forward. Now, when I speak of what happened, I'm speaking more so to the reason for the result. This was done originally to men about 60 years ago. And it started off with things like taking vocational training out of high schools. You got to understand, young Black men were able to be plumbers, electricians, auto techs, HVAC, heating, and all that stuff. They were coming out of high school with these kind of education. They stripped that out of the schools. Another thing was back in the 60s, 50s, men were able to get jobs working for factories and plants and take care of a whole family. Those jobs were purposely taken out of our communities and shipped overseas for people to do for 10 cents on a dollar. This was all done systematically to basically strip the Black male of any opportunity to make money and to be productive in society and have social mobility. In turn, the Black woman was empowered. She was given the opportunities, which she definitely took advantage of, educationally, government sponsorships, whether it's Section 8 or anything like that, which also had stipulations in which you couldn't be around the man. And what happened was this was a detriment to the Black family because no longer was it man, woman, and child. It was woman going for herself and Black men out here trying to get it together best way they could because they were locked out of the system. What it also did was it gave Black women this idea that we were less than, and they devalued us. They said we were lazy, we were not capable, we were not providing, we were not protecting, and they were the ones in charge now. And this went to their head, and this was done by the power structure in order to separate men and women, in order to create dysfunction and a lack of family unit. And I've said it over and over again. If we have family, we have everything. If we don't, we have nothing. And over the last 60 years, the Black family has been decimated by this kind of action. You got to understand, the devil is wise and wicked, and the power structure looks 30, 40 years ahead. Most of y'all are Black folks, y'all can't look past next Friday. Now, to talk about why it happened. It happened